shot from distance, it in!
It's in the back of the net, and Provo, Utah get the set. Davey trying to set him up, and there's the goal! In the...
And welcome everyone to beautiful Irvine, California Championship Stadium, UPSL National Finals. My name is Simon Allen. Next to me, Danny Califf. On the other side, Suke. What's going on? Just want to say, everyone, we're only a few moments away from the big show. The final that is going to determine who the best are in America. I'm going to turn it over to Danny. Danny, what are you going to be looking for going into this match?
Well, I think finals are usually cagey. You usually see a lot more flowing football in semifinals, so I'm going to be looking for teams to commit numbers forward, to take risks, to really look to take the game to the other team, as opposed to sitting back and just kind of protecting for the first 15 or 20 minutes.
That's an interesting take. I want to see anything happens. We've seen a lot of good matches, different matches. CK, tell me this. How did we get here right now, these two particular teams?
Yeah, well, I want to say first off, welcome everybody to the one, the only premier national semi-pro championship here in Irvine, California. The national premier, the one, the best, the semi-pro national final. This is we're doing the biggest and the best over here. I truly believe this is one of the most important tournaments that we have. And also, I'll say this as well, one of the most challenging tournaments there is in this country, especially at this level.
We've seen it. Yeah.
This is not an easy journey, guys. I'll let you know right now, both of these teams finished in third in their conference. So what I will say is regular season records do not matter at this point, right? What it is about a month-long season that culminates in an intense playoff journey. So it really is not only about talent, it's about availability and having the right players available at the right time. So what you'll see here is two meticulously put together squads that are ready to play here today. And while their regular seasons weren't exactly the best, they built a squad knowing that they will have the best available players right here for this moment.
And whether you're a fan of any of these teams, it's going to be some fantastic football. Usually around this time, I hand over the mic and say, oh yeah, what's your predictions? We're not going to do it this time around because it's been so just different at this point. What we're going to do is just let everybody wait for themselves, because it's only a few moments away to kick off. So everyone out there on the worldwide spiderweb, stay tuned. It's going to be a fantastic match. Right now we're joined by Leo Lopez. I've known him for a long time. I call him the boss. I want to go ahead and introduce him to you, but first, CK, why don't you do the honors, please?
Yeah, this is my good friend and founder of the UPSL, Leo Lopez. Leo, we're celebrating something special, not just the national championship, but it's also the 15-year anniversary of the league that you yourself founded so many years ago right here in Southern California. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yes, absolutely. It's 15 years. 15 years, it seems like a long time, but in reality, it's 15 years, and I'm very happy, and I'm glad that I can be part of this brand and all of you guys.
Leo, what's the secret to growing a league from just a few teams in Southern California, and now we're talking over 800 teams across women's, academy, Division I, Premier? How is that all possible, Leo?
I don't think it's a secret. I think it's more like the people who's involved in the league. I'm lucky to have the best people, the best staff, the best executives in the UPSL, and I think that's kind of what it is. Yeah.
Now, Leo, you're holding the national championship trophy. Obviously, it's hard to miss that big, beautiful thing. Tell us a little bit about what has recently happened. I understand we just renamed the trophy after you and all your accomplishments. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, so I'm very happy, and I'm really, I'm excited to have this recognition by the staff and the executives of the UPSL, and I think this is a good moment. 15 years, when this league was founded here in Orange County, and I mean, we're ready for more.
Well, Leo, I just want to say it's a pleasure working with you. I'm proud of all the great work you've done, and thank you for everything.
No, thank you, Chris.
Up on the dais right now, it's Coach Linares. How are you, sir? Hope everything's going well for you.
Great. We're doing great. We're feeling great. We're ready.
I'm going to go ahead and turn the mic over to CK and ask you a few questions.
Now, Boris, you and I, we've known each other for a few seasons now. Yeah. You've been keeping at this for a while. I've seen you some tough losses in the later rounds of the playoffs. You finally made it to this stage, and now one step further, you finally made it to the national championship. Tell us a little bit about what it's taken to get this far, sir.
A lot of learning, a lot of discipline, a lot of luck. Sometimes too, you need it. And you know what? Unity has always been. We found the right formula. You know, we've always had strong teams, and we believed in ourselves. But you know, to get this far, you have to have a unity that every player on that field feels for each other and fights for every ball. Don't complain about, hey, we lost the ball here. They just pick up the slack and do what they have to do to eke out wins.
If you had to pick one thing that's different this season that has carried you this far, what would you pick?
I would say that grit and belief. We've been down in playoff games, and in the Northeast has been, tough. So to get out, we got Braveheart up there. No team is easy. We went down to 9 men, and we pulled out a victory against a tough Empire team. So it's just it's great because the competition, I think, makes you better. It makes you better and prepared us for the national round. As before, we didn't have the right focus and mentality. I would say that's different.
And Coach, what's it going to take for you to win this match? To beautiful Irvine, California, in the fantastic championship stadium. Well, we had a lot of fun downstairs, didn't we, Danny, in the interview part of the pre-game show, but we are back in the booth again. Welcome, everyone. My name is Simon Allen, the Dalai Lama of soccer. Next to me, former U.S. men's national team player Danny Califf, and we are here for the final. It's the big show, isn't it?
Big show. Looking for the fireworks here tonight.
Well, let's hope so. These two teams definitely deserve to be here. We're looking at New York Renegades versus Provo, Utah. We've talked to the ownership group, and we talked to the coaching staff and the head coach and so on and so forth. So they're up for it. We're up for it. Question is now, everyone out there on this worldwide spiderweb, are they up for it? Because I think it's going to be end-to-end stuff. We can see right now the players are coming out. Referees. And they all have their, I wouldn't say poker face, but game faces on, so to speak.
Locked in, ready to go.
Yep. Very, very easy to figure out which team is which. One of them's wearing all white, one of them's wearing all black. Little red highlights, but they are here ready to play for us. If you watch the third place match, you'll know just how unexpected things can get. So why not just take a moment for the national anthem. There you go, folks. Customary fist bumps, as is the norm. We've seen this 3 times. This is the 4th time we're seeing it this weekend. And this again, like I said, this is for the big show. This is for the big. We saw how big that the trophies. They get bigger every
year.
Fantastic. Good to see Leo again. Obviously, that's the boss. That's the Jefe. I've known him for a long time, and I've got to thank him for the opportunities that he's given me throughout the years. But well deserved of the name of that trophy.
Absolutely.
See both these teams now getting ready. Provo in sort of the half strip, black and white. What an interesting strip that is. It's pretty cool. Customary photographs. Sarah's captaining the Renegades. Last minute huddle, Danny. Everything that needs to be said has probably been said, hasn't it, at this time, this moment?
Yeah, it's just about energy at this point and getting everybody amped to
get it going. You can't be the guy that's running on, 8 when everyone's on 10, right, at this point?
Nope. Everyone's got to be up at 10, ready to roll.
Fun set of interviews downstairs, wasn't it, Danny?
It was fun. It was good to hear the different perspectives from coaches and ownership and players, and it was good.
It's a universal sort of feeling, isn't it, right before a match, isn't it? It's where it's kind of like we know what to do, and it's, we've worked hard to be where we are, and so you kind of hear that a lot, but to hear it from, the people that got a lot of stake in it is always fun, and it's always interesting, and it's always, it's good to see how casual they are or how tense they are, but...
And every one of these groups have had their own journey.
Yeah. And here the starting lineup for the New York Renegades. We've seen Eric Edwards, and we can't say enough good things about him. A fantastic goalkeeper, all the way down to Sebastian Ruiz, number 7. We've got to look out for him. I don't think much has changed other than a few things. But again, look at the midfield. Let's see how much it's going to go ahead and get clogged up or get more fluid compared to last Friday. And we want to see obviously some goals as well. So here's Provo, Utah. And again, we know that Alex is injured, so Nicolas Torres, you've got to look for up front, Cabrera, and obviously in the middle, Steve Jasso. And again, got to give kudos to Matt Luke, who's had a fantastic match on Friday. Overall, 2 very solid teams, Danny, who absolutely deserve to be here. I'll say it over and over again, deserve to be here. Hard for me to predict. That's why usually, during the pregame, we have a little sort of talk, and we can't do it this time around, I'm afraid. We'd like to, but I'm not going to do it because it's just. I mean, anything can happen at this point. Over the years, it's been kind of, safe bets here and there, but this one I think can go either way. Both teams very, very solid. Both sets of fans absolutely happy to be here as well. We're going to let the footballers talk for themselves.
Absolutely, and I think both of these teams scored quite a few goals in the semifinals, so they're coming in on some good momentum, feeling good about themselves in terms of creating chances and finishing chances. So I'm hoping that they carry that confidence through tonight.
The theme of this weekend for me has been great goalkeeping, great defending, and there's some good goals in there. Now I want to see the goals. I want to see the goals meet the defending. I want to see just as good goal scoring as it is defending, and we'll see what happens. We have 90 minutes to see what happens. We're just waiting on the ref right now to get the signal. Provo over the ball. All right. Classic start to a match. New York Renegades coming out very, very fast.
On the front foot.
Yeah. Kind of know what they're going to do moving forward. There's a throw in right now for the New York Renegades. absolutely surrounded by white shirts here. Goes through, doesn't get too far. Again, just booted away, but New York Renegades collects it back.
Utah's sitting so deep that they don't really have an outlet to hold the ball up here for them.
Don't know where that was going to go. It's going to go through a lot of traffic. It's been obtained by Provo. They got the attack formation going right now. It just went backwards just a little bit. Couldn't quite control it. Now he's got a little bit of time. He uses it correctly. That was Cabrera with the ball, giving it back to his teammate over there. Now Provo have the ball. And again, that wasn't as good. They weren't quite communicating correctly. So New York now have it. And there's a little bit of emotion here going.
A sloppy giveaway. We can see if New York can take advantage here.
Oh, they can. We've seen this. And here's the cross. And headed away very nicely, actually, just avoiding any kind of problems.
Good defensive header to just keep it moving, not try to put it back into the middle or get it out.
Fans are out. We got the thumbs up, by the way. That's pretty good.
Always.
Renegades with the ball. Looks very methodical to me.
And you see Provo defending out of a 4-4-2 formation, really making it difficult for New York to play through, forcing them to go around. They're keeping that nice and tight, compact team, making it difficult for New York to find spaces going forward, to play forward passes.
You can see who's on the bench right now, but action's on the pitch. Oh. Little push by New York, and it does enough to so that the ball gets ricocheted off a Provo player. It's a corner kick. What can they do with this? We know all these set plays can be very dangerous. Just waiting on a player to get to the corner flag.
Yeah, it'll be a chance for New York to get some of their big bodies up and create some chaos and havoc in Provo's box.
Let's be honest. They could quite easily take care of the whole game right now. Right, score a goal and we're done and dusted. We don't want that. We want nice flowing football throughout for 90 minutes and some heart-stopping moments. But these two teams are really good. I mean, they're really good.
Really good.
I've been so impressed this entire weekend. Here we go. Didn't quite get over the ball.
Oh, man, what a free header. Just couldn't.
Yeah.
Looked like he jumped a little early, arrived a little high. Couldn't direct it back down, but that was a good look quickly by the goalkeeper, try to get out in transition and catch them early, but referee calls it back.
Solano wasn't marked that well either. I think he had a little bit more time perhaps to step back, but that's just me. It's early moments, early days. We're here in beautiful Irvine, California. Just to repeat myself, my name is Simon Allen. I am the Dalai Lama of soccer. Next to me, former U.S. men's national team player, Danny Califf. There he is. There we are. Well done. I've had a blast this weekend, Danny. Just the football has been fantastic. First and foremost, easily handled by the goalkeeper. Doesn't matter how good the event is and so on. If the football on the pitch is, it's not. Doesn't matter.
Takes the luster off.
Yeah, the football has been amazing. Just different all around.
It has been a lot of quality. These teams have come here really prepared to play with good plans and have implemented them and really put a really good show on for themselves.
That was Edwards with the big boot. Just trying to find anyone, but it's just too many white shirts in the back. Provo's happy to give it back to Lucas, who's going to hold on to it for a while, get the team to readjust. He gets it to his left-hand side. Left back's doing well, just switches sides right now, but it can very much be intercepted, and Renegades now have the ball and they give it back again. So here comes Provo.
Yeah, both teams looking to try to get a hold of it right now. A mixture of some, longer distance passes, dribbles to get out of pressure, just trying to find different ways in order to try to take advantage of the opponent.
Again, these long balls trying to cross it from side to side, not quite reaching the mark right now. But again, early days, they'll figure that one out. Back to Provo. Left back doing well. Back to Johnson. got a play. He's found him. He's got acres of space, really. No one's really pressuring him that much. He's found his play. He's found his teammate. They're going to go do a little bit of maybe a give and go. He gets fouled for his effort. Referee's not having any of it. Tells him to get up. He goes back to Edwards, who's glad will hold on to it, but then just gives it right back to his left back. Right back to his left back. Huh, okay. And then again.
Provo staying a little bit higher, but not really able to contain New York and force them to one side and keep them where they can really put real pressure on.
There's a nice long through ball down to the middle. It's not going to quite get where it needs to go. Provo now have the ball. Going to get back again. Defenders trying to take control. They do. It's in the middle of the park. There's not much traffic, which is a rare sight at Championship Stadium. But
it's really pretty stretched in the beginning, which is surprising. Normally teams keep it really nice and tight, and as the ball goes forward, the teams are just stretching out, and there seems to be quite a bit more space in the middle, certainly than the first game, and also more space in the middle than Friday.
Having more space, obviously, can be more dribbles like this. So let's see if there's a dribbling helps them out rather than passing. Personally, I'm more of a passing kind of person, but look at that. Doesn't quite work. Provo now in control. They're on the other side of the pitch, and they're in the right place. They're moving forward. 1, 2, 3, 4 men in black shirts around the player. Now, New York have the ball. What are they going to do with it? They're being sort of cornered in, so to speak, or at least less space for them to move, because Provo are really doing a good job getting towards them and cutting their options. But here comes the Renegades. It looks like it's Ruiz over here. He's got a good, that's a good pass. It's well weighted. There's a cross. Punches out. Well done by the goalkeeper. Now they're going to head it out. Not out of danger yet. Ruiz has the ball. He takes a volley and maybe and it goes out. It's interesting football. That's it's something probably I would have done.
Look, it was a good wing progression here to get the outside back in. It's a fantastic cross. Forces the keeper to come all the way out past the 6. I think it's a really good play for New York to get some confidence going forward, and also for Provo to handle a tough defensive situation.
9th minute of the first half. Again, this one's a little bit different. If we are tied, if there is a draw at the end of regulation, we're going to go into more football. And if that doesn't work after 2 halves of that, we're going to go into penalty kicks. But, we don't know. That's the beauty of football. The ball is round. It's not like cinema. No one knows what's going to happen. Good movement so far. Good. Intelligent passing right there. Renegades have control. Good motion. Gets fouled for his effort, but referee says play on, and that's a nice shot. Just ricocheted off a defender, Danny.
Really good job to just really drive at the heart of the Provo defense, find a good outlet, and it's a good hit across his body.
Yeah.
Takes a deflection. I think you call it back for a foul?
This time around, yeah, I think so. This is certainly a player down. It doesn't look, I want to say it's just maybe he needs a little bit of a breather, but right, that's where he took the shot. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah. Might have landed a little bit differently. So a little bit of a dangerous spot to be in right now. It's a free kick.
You see New York kind of building on that momentum here. They had a good progression wide and now a good progression down through the middle. See if they can take advantage here on the set piece.
Oh. It's outside of the box right now. Not out of danger. We've got just boots it back into the box. See what happens in the mix. Nothing really. Looking to volley the ball. Instead, it's a dangerous high kick. I'm sure he didn't mean it, but it's still a high kick. He's going to get a card no matter what. There it is.
Yeah, he was playing the ball, but anytime your boot's up that high, it's a dangerous play.
There shouldn't be any malice towards the player. He was trying to get the ball. And if it was any kind of intent, you'd have seen it. I would have seen it at least. Referee would have seen it. Just hoping that, both players are okay. So we have to stop the match. I think the player got enough help. So we're back to action, folks, here in beautiful Irvine, California. Championship Stadium. We got the best of the best. New York Renegades versus Provo, Utah. And another foul over here, and the referee's not having any of it. Like, he's telling them to stop. Look at this. So now we have to stop and start. It absolutely destroys the rhythm of any kind of sort of anything, really, from both the sets of teams.
Yeah. The referee called an offside here, and I think the center back's a little lucky that he called that one first.
Yeah.
But he's up, and
nicely done here. Can he control it? No, it goes out to touch. Unfortunate for New York Renegades, and it's a throw in for Provo, Utah.
similar to the first game, you see both teams looking to play into the target. This game seems to be a bit more stretched out. They don't have numbers close to that target in order to play off it. And we'll see how things progress, and hopefully they can get more numbers higher to really support that target player.
Seems just like a lot more room on the pitch right now.
Yeah. The game is just much more stretched.
Here come Provo. He needs to find his teammate quick, and he's found him. They're moving forward a little bit, inch by inch. They got man to his left, man to his right. Didn't quite. Just had to try to go through a player with a black shirt. Now,
it'll be interesting, a 2v1 action here.
And here's the motion we've got to see. Here's Ruiz. Surely he's going to take the shot. He does, and nice slide tackle by Provo to save any sort of threat.
Really good defensive play to slide over. His first touch, nice cheeky little lift over his foot.
And
But
AJ
the
Johnson
defender makes the recovery.
What needs to do? Good job by Johnson with that one. Saves any kind of threat. And at the end of the day, though, he's still got to be on his toes because it's a corner kick for New York. About 10 years ago, I stopped counting corner kicks in matches. Like, I don't know. Interesting. Didn't get anywhere. But it just looked like none of the players knew it was there anyway to begin with. So, kicked out.
Overcorrection.
Yeah.
Missed short on the first one, long on the second.
Seen that a lot, don't we?
Yeah. It's good to see, though, New York getting on the attack and committing numbers forward.
Yeah, after you watch the semis, you sort of now understand and look for the players that can do this kind of thing right here. And you're like, okay, can he do it? Here's a shot. Defending really well done. Just puts his boot out and it does the job. And that's sometimes all you need. Doesn't matter though, because New York are still on the prowl here.
Yeah, they're creating good turnover opportunities against Provo with their pressure higher up the field. We'll see how Provo reacts to it, if they continue to try to play out or if they try to go vertical.
And here's an opportunity right there. He's in a bunch of, he just gets smothered by white shirts, but here's a shot, and it's not going to really bother the goalkeeper at this point.
I think those are the types of situations that Provo is going to be looking for New York to take those chances to shoot from long range. They're comfortable in their little block. For New York, they really need to pick up the speed and efficiency of their ball movement and circulation, and they can really get after them.
Yeah. And to just sort of piggyback on what you're saying, it just looks like they're okay. Just take the shot from over there. We got this handle, you know what I mean? So how are they going to actually try to penetrate those little areas to try to get shots closer to, a little bit closer to the goalkeeper? We'll see. Plenty of time. Still 0-0, but again...
And see, Provo's line is so deep, they're inviting New York to really play through, keeping everything in front of them. But it just it stretches the game out. It forces New York to stretch out as well to get players closer to their front guys.
Yeah. Edwards just booting the ball there, just literally like giving the ball back, sort of relinquishing possession to the other team at this point. So we've seen that happen a couple of times. But New York do have the ball, and you can see Provo just compressing and getting the ball back and then trying something for themselves. And here they are on the other side of the pitch. There's not much options here. They have to switch sides. You can see a player coming right down to the right corner of your screen, and he's looking for it. But again, it goes back. They're going to have to move around slowly. He sees the player that he can get it to.
It's good to see Provo look to play beyond break lines, not be just content to play in front of New York.
Had the right idea the first time. Brought a player in. Defender now has to run. Now Provo in control. There's a little bit of space in front of him. He takes that long shot. He has to control it, but again, good defending by New York. Now he's going to go ahead and get to his left of his... So left back has to work. He's going straight down the middle again.
Lots of space in the middle, and it's an excellent
Ruiz.
ball in behind.
And good defending again by Johnson. He's doing a really good job there.
There's lots of space in the middle when the ball turns over in the back line of New York for them to play early balls into the middle and really secure possession and put Provo on the back foot.
Carriers with the ball. This is a good job last match. There's a shot again, and okay, yeah. Should we just repeat what we just said about taking those long shots, I guess? But yeah, all right. I mean, one of them might dip down and score a goal, but again, I think defenders will be quite happy if they just they just wait for shots like that. So here, look.
Yeah, and the keeper does a good job. They're confident that he would have
got it.
He could see it. He can save it. So
it wasn't dipping. Here come Provo. Good job. Sorry, commentator's curse right there, but he controlled quite an errant ball. Johnson really wanted that ball back. Again, it goes down the middle of the park.
Provo's wingers are staying really wide, and so their interiors need to get up closer to the 9. And on cue, their 2 interiors run in behind, and
here it is. There's the opportunity right now to take the shot. He puts it behind him, and there's the shot, and ricochets away. New York have control of the ball now, and that was maybe something to talk about, to where you could have just taken the shot rather than be a little bit unselfish and get it passed behind you. I don't know.
But the positive thing for Provo is the first time that they've really put numbers into the attack, they've had a chance on goal.
Yeah.
So it's really going to buoy their confidence that when they commit to committing numbers forward, that they can really create chances against New York.
I'd love to see that sequence against Danny, because, to me, you're an attacker in the box and you pass it back, and there's room for excitement and flair, but put in the back of the net and then worry about excitement and flair at this point. But okay.
Everyone cares more about the ball in the back of the net.
I do. My old coach said, if you don't know what to do when you're in the box, just put it in the back of the net and then come back and I'll tell you what to do. Here we go. A little bit of movement here. Just runs out of space.
Yeah, not bad. At least they're running inside towards the goal.
Here's that sequence. Look. No, he didn't have any clear vision of what was behind him, obviously, and then didn't quite happen. And I would, if I was a manager, I'd probably do hairdryer treatment on that one, to be honest with you. Like, what's going on? There you go. Okay.
They're ready.
They agree. They agree. Sometimes I have to explain what hairdryer treatment means to some of the younger audience out there, but you can Google it.
We're dating ourselves.
Well, it's etched in our brain, isn't it? We have to work through that. So here we go. Yeah.
Yeah, it came in from his blind side.
Yeah. And some coaches will say, well, don't play those tricks when when there's, but a lot of players standing over that ball. That's a lot of options right there.
Had 3 or 4 set-piece opportunities for New York. It's going to be interesting to see how they manage this free kick situation, whether they go directly for a direct shot or if they look to bring...
I mean, a lot of Rivas and Campos could probably get that in there, get it close to that goalkeeper, get it dipped down. So we'll have to see. Referee whistles. Here it is.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
He hit that thing well.
Yeah.
That was
complaints.
moving.
No complaints. Yeah.
That was moving.
You can see it right here. That's as clear contact and good contact as you're going to get.
Yeah, it's a great strike.
A couple of inches the other way, and we would have been 1-0 up here in Irvine, California. You're watching the UPSL. It's championship weekend, and you're watching the championship match. New York Renegades FC and Provo, Utah FC. It's still 0-0. Early days, though. Thank you for tuning in if you're out there in the worldwide spider web. I wish you were here, though. It's such a fantastic environment here, but also hopefully I'll see you next time. Right now, thank you for tuning in out there. You can see right now Provo is attacking. There's some movement going on here. He needs to find his teammate. He just gives it away, not on the same page. And there's a player down.
Referee awards a foul. It was a really good sequence to break pressure here in the middle third of the field and be able to work it forward and create a foul higher up in New York's end.
Didn't see much there, though. Sorry. But it was a push, was it? My producer is telling me what it was. Oh, a stamp. Stamp. Just went. Stamp. There you go, look, stamp. Oh, a stamp, yes.
Yeah, got his foot.
Got it there. Well, the beauty of instant replay, and well done for them. Got to give props to the referee. He saw it. It's cooling down a bit on the pitch. Doesn't mean it's bothering the players at all. There's a two-man wall. Jasso over the ball, gets it just over the wall, but not quite past the first defender after that. Provo have the ball. He's going to take a quick shot. He hits his own player, I believe, and then again back to some sort of scrimmaging here. An errant kick up the field. They have to control it, and New York can control it. Is it a favorable bounce? Look at that. Well, I like it. That was exciting. Sort of a half volley into trying to get it over the goal, but didn't quite get a good enough contact on it. But I like the idea. Look.
I like the idea too. Center back getting a little over aggressive on the wrong side, and striker really being able to use his body well, and almost caught the goalkeeper unawares.
And that's probably one of few things you can do to score a goal against these two goalies. I think they're just that good.
They're really quality, and this is good from Provo. Get a rhythm, playing some passes, break pressure.
And again, not quite finding the connection here, so New York have it. No. Oh. Well done by Edwards. Ruiz now on the chase. He's not, he's going to get... Interesting. AJ Johnson I'm a fan, and he's done great on Friday, and tonight he's doing fantastic.
Just a little over-aggressive.
It's going to be a battle with Ruiz all night long if it's going to go down the side of the pitch, so it's going to be interesting to see that. Matt Lucas now with the ball. He's just telling his teammates, hurry up, go forward. And I don't blame him. And then there you go. Then he puts it short. Okay, good. Provo, Utah now with the ball. Switches sides. The cross has been intercepted, but here they are. Good favorable bounce. And then fouled.
Yeah, New York are aggressive with their front six. But if Provo, they've 2 or 3 times have sucked them in and been able to break their front six and really have had some success attacking with numbers at their back line, at New York's back line.
Jasso now trying to maintain possession. He's trying his best. He's working his socks off. And someone's getting a yellow, and Jasso's like, okay. Right there, I think was the foul. Yeah.
It looked like it was away from the ball.
Yeah. You watch. Oh, Caceres. Wow. Yeah, yellow is going to have to be really careful moving forward.
That's a tough one to take away from the ball.
Yep. sure what they're saying. Any lip readers? Anyone can read lips here, because that was
Not happy about something.
something. Yeah, Jasso over the ball now.
See if you can get this delivery over the first two guys and get it into that.
Yeah. Well, the proper run there's what I'm concerned about, Danny. Like, is there going to be enough? Is there enough space for that proper run? It looks like it. It looks like it.
That was a fantastic delivery. Fantastic delivery. And good running in behind. I think they were surprised that it actually made it over the two defenders there.
Yeah.
And actually got in each other's way.
Yeah, yeah.
But fantastic delivery there.
I think the coach knows it too, you know. You know, it's these subtle things that, you know, you try to tell people about. It's like, oh, no, it's the delivery.
It is always the delivery.
Look at it. And they're like, well, what do you mean? And I go, look how good that was. And like, what? He just passed it. Just passed it over. And I'm like, no, but that's what it is. That's what he spends hours on the training ground doing. So, yeah.
It's inch perfect.
Yeah. Throw in right now. We're about the halfway point of the first half. Can't really, to me, I can't put my thumb on who I would pick if I were a betting man, but it's so far, if my wager is on just a great fun match, it's been fun so far, just rough enough, and just interesting enough, and just chess-like enough for me to go, yeah, stay tuned. I think there's going to be more action and obviously goals. Good movement. Oh, just couldn't get that ball to spin around the right way. Keep it on the pitch. Throw in right now going to Provo, Utah.
Target does a good job just to lay it off there, but when your teammate is running past you, it's so hard to get him the ball.
And he's coming towards you, and you're facing him as well.
Right.
So you don't know quite what's going on. Interesting movement here. Here's a shot on goal, and hits the uprights.
What a fantastic shot.
Left the goalkeeper flat-footed, and I haven't seen that all weekend, and here it is during the final.
And it comes out of good pressure in the midfield by New York. They're high pressure, really putting Provo under pressure straight away.
Punched away, and honestly, yeah, I can see how New York are mad about this stopping, but player is down. He's not getting up. Look at this. Look at this. Just rattled that upright.
It's great pressure there. He lets it drop. It's dipping. What a wicked shot.
Goalkeeper's going to have to kiss that upright, and, you know.
And as a defender, you want your goalkeeper to come out strong, but sometimes you end up being collateral damage.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely. But most teammates were like, hey, better you than the goalkeeper, right? Or a goal, right?
Better than a goal.
That's harsh.
If he's going to come, he better come and get it.
Yeah, true.
If not, stay back there and make sure you save it.
There are no pensive goalkeepers. There are no light-footed goalkeepers, right?
No. You come and get it.
Yeah. Goalkeepers run like they hate the grass. Goodness gracious. I just don't think anyone on the pitch thought that was actually going to go in, though. But, wow, that was amazing.
Yeah, what a strike. What a strike.
Back to action, folks, here. Provo, Utah. New York Renegades. Given away in the box. Booted out now. Renegades with the ball. Found probably one of the safest players in space right now. Still have possession. Moving forward. He has to get past two players. He gets fouled for his... No, he doesn't. Referee says... No, referee says, yes, foul. I didn't hear a whistle, but look at this. Take a look at it again. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, reached in from behind.
Yeah.
And all this sustained pressure is really coming from New York's counter press and really being on the front foot, putting pressure on Provo's defenders straight away, not allowing them to build out.
Danny, I'm seeing like they're taking the ball and they're sort of not reacting quickly, but they are getting it. I mean, it's sort of very methodical. They're getting to that one player wherever he may be in space, and then the attack comes from that area. So right now we've got a corner, and it doesn't matter where it is. They've figured out how to attack from every part of the park, as long as the guy with the ball, the player with the ball, has got a little bit of space. Let's see if my observation is correct moving forward. But here come Provo, Utah with a quick throw in, quick and sweet, and then he does some sort of a move. I'm not sure what the referee saw there, but it's a throw in. Yeah. Again, switches sides. Plenty of space. You can a moment to think. Given away. And back. Here come Provo. Cabrera with the ball. There's no one really to give it to.
Oh, New York is swarming the ball. They've got 2 and 3 players around the ball each time.
Just feels like, Jurgen Klopp's first year with Liverpool, where it was just like this gegenpress coming in and
Absolutely.
just trying to do it. And it's sort of here at this moment right now, and Irvine is sort of seeing it. I'll never make a comparison between two teams like that, but again, it just seems like that's the MO for sort of the defending on this team. Back to Edwards.
And it's interesting to see the contrasting styles, because Provo's much more willing to sit back and allow New York to dictate the rhythm.
How long can you do that for, Danny, though? How long can you be casual about it?
Yeah, I think it's a feel thing, and if they're still able to create chances in transition, maybe they're a little bit more patient with it.
Good movement here by Provo, but no problem for Edwards, to be honest with you. And I think if you had watched the match as a spectator, you'd know that probably wouldn't give him any trouble. But Provo, relentless on the attack when they are attacking. Can't get past his defender, but again, lucky bounce, and again, a little bit of pushing from behind. Referee says go ahead and play on. All right, fair enough. Cabrera had the ball, got it to his teammate. Now that's good movement here in the box. I thought Jasso would do better than that, but again, it's on the other side of the pitch and, well, out of touch.
This type of game really suits Provo when they can get possession in New York's half. They can move it from side to side and then quick combination play on the top of the box.
Well, they have the ball right now, and again, trying to get anything too easy for Edwards. Too easy. Not quite on the same page. And Edwards, look at that. Absolutely, well, almost stolen. Yeah.
A fantastic use of his body.
Yeah. Cabrera's not happy about it, but what can you do? Right there. Player's halfway down, and just sort of gives him a little nudge. New York now with the ball.
New York are really dangerous. They can play into the target, and he can start playing passes.
Here's New York, and again, just hate to say it, they're just too far out.
They're too far out, and it just seems like from Provo, they're just too passive defensively outside of their own third. And they can be more aggressive. New York, on the other hand, is very aggressive, stepping high, putting them under a lot of pressure.
It's back and forth right now. New York have the ball, give it away. Cabrera had the ball, gets it to his teammate. Now, again, a little bit of movement here. Go back to the goalkeeper, and it's not going to be easy. Okay, easy for this goalkeeper, no problem. Here comes Provo. Got to do something with it. Got to be intelligent. It's the right player to give it to. He gets fouled. Cabrera now is, he's a bit of a target. They know how good he is.
But that's how they're going to be able to break this New York pressure, is a little bit of composure, but then when they break that line, they really have to be explosive and go forward.
And so Cabrera, you think, needs to be like just a tad faster out of that?
Yes.
Rather than thoughtful, just like, listen, just be instinctual and get over there?
With his touch, like escaping away from his touch, not just drifting past the defender, but really exploiting that space.
Got it. Again, that's rough, but New York have the ball. Sees a player to his right. A little bit of decision making here. Good movement. Good passing. It's in space in the box. Good. There's the. Wow. No one to give it to, but again, complete control right now at this very moment for New York. He's looking for options. He has to take it off, take on his one-on-one, pass it to his left, swiped away, taken away. Good movement. Again.
New York suffocating with their counter press. Yeah. Provo has to play faster to break pressure.
Everyone's in their right position right now, but can they do something with this ball? New York now, again, going to have to switch it to this side. They see an option. There's a player. He's completely open, marked. Okay. It didn't need much to get the ball away from him, but still.
It's hard to play passes in behind with the back line that's on top of their 18. Yeah. They're going to have much more success circulating the ball, quick combinations on the top of the box, finding the target, sets to either side.
And it just seems like, Danny, correct me if I'm wrong, they're just running out of space, whether it's on the side, on the sides, or from the other side of the pitch where the goal is. They're just running out of space because there's just so many defenders.
Absolutely
covering so much of it.
Yep. And Provo are doing well. They're organized in their defending.
Yeah. What's your take on this sort of this fouling? Is it stopping and starting? Is that actually good for anyone on the pitch? Whether okay, you stopped a player, but now everyone's sort of momentum is done. Like, you got to start all over again.
Yeah, I don't think it serves really either team. I think the ref is still trying to find a balance, a way to keep things, a lid on things. There's a lot of emotion.
Yeah. So we've got Provo over the ball, choose to go backwards. Again, they're finding the player by hook or by crook. Provo now have the ball. Again, it gets past it. He's in the box. Surely a shot on goal, and nicely reacted.
Couldn't get his feet set for the final one. First touch wide was fantastic. Yeah. Put him in behind, but his second touch lets him down a little bit. Good save though here. He's still able to find it, and opportunity for a big chance, but can't set his feet and get his hips pointed at the target.
Other than on this side of the pitch where it hit the crossbar, that's as close as we got as a goal, in my opinion, on this side of the pitch. But again, action's in the middle of the park. It isn't crowded. There's enough room to dribble and pass and do all the good things you can do in the midfield. They're not bypassing it like I thought they would, but at the end of the day, the final third's a bit of a problem. Given away. Here comes New York. This lad has legs. He can run. His energy. He's got gas in the tank, and he's not going to give up.
Little too fast for his own good.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, that commentator's curse. Darn it. Here comes New York. Good. Intelligent pass. It's one-on-one. Surely he's going to take the shot. Come on, New York. And he gets fouled in the box? No. He gets right up. He knew he wasn't fouled. Maybe a foul? No. Referee's not having any of it.
I think that's good defending. The referee was right there. He saw it the whole way.
Johnson now with the ball.
Let's see if Provo can go quickly here and take advantage of numbers. Dribbling's not the answer.
Yeah. There's space, but perhaps holding it too much. Edwards just boots it out. I think Jasso was right on his tail when that was happening. Given away as a handball though. Unlucky for New York. This one right here. No, maybe, I don't know. Referee was right there though, I can tell you that much.
He saw it the whole way.
He saw this one as well. Oh! Uncharacteristic mistake. There was certainly pressure on the defender, but
quality of pass, though. When you're playing a ball back to the goalkeeper like that, you really want to give him the option to be able to play first time if he needs to. So firing a ball in at him or a bouncing ball just makes things so difficult for the goalkeeper.
At his defense, Danny, I don't think I've seen a mistake like that this whole weekend, to be honest with you. So
No.
it's just, you know, New York with the corner. Headed away. Maintaining possession. Tries to take a shot. An absolute blockade in the goal. He's going to try to go ahead and create a little bit of an angle here. Not happening.
It's really
Provo,
good defending.
Yeah, Provo just amazingly defending right now at this point. But it's back to New York. Can he do something with it? Have to find a player in space. Gets into the middle, gets into the mix.
But really good by New York. They had 3 runners in the box this time. This is the most amount of runners that they've had in a dangerous area. Even though when they've gotten balls wide earlier, they've only really had 1 or 2 options in the box. So good for them to be able to get more runners in the box, be more dangerous.
That's a long ball. Oh, he's giving it to the opposition over here. So Bernard with the ball. Can he do something with it?
He needs numbers.
Tries to find Jasso. Not quite happening right now. New York, take it away. It's going to be a difficult ask, but it's being done. A nice cross into the box. No! Headed away. Not out of danger yet, and that's a push.
I think two really good transition moments by both groups. And just a late foul there.
Is that a soft one, you think?
Yeah, but I mean, he's got to give it.
It's going to be more subtle than that, right?
Yeah.
Rosero, he's itching to score a goal. He's itching. He was itching to score a goal on Friday. He was happy that his teammates were doing the job, but I think he really wants a goal.
Yeah, you can tell he's already had 3 shots.
Yeah.
You know, I think he's had 2 that have been blocked out of the. So he's taken about 5. So he's hungry for one, that's for sure.
Jasso now. Really nicely done defensively by New York.
Yeah, it was good defensive play. Jasso couldn't just couldn't get it under control.
New York on the prowl here. A little bit of time, teeny bit of space. Can he do something with it? A shot? Yes, he tries that shot.
New York has had some real success and joy on that left-hand side of Provo, getting in behind, outnumbering that outside back and with 2v1 situations.
No score on the scoreboard. It's still 0-0. Got a few minutes to go here, and it's hard for me to see anyone breaking the deadlock right now, especially in the first half, especially with such little time left. It'll be even harder for me to figure out what's going to happen without some major changes in the second half, to be honest with you. And again, I don't want to do a sort of a transferal of, of maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe something happening here. You can see some urgency. Jasso with the ball. He's going to get past his mark. He does. There it is. There's some movement. Johnson now's got it. He's in the box. Couldn't quite get it off his foot.
Those are the moments that Provo's looking for to create windows to play in behind with their possession.
Oh. Rosero absolutely flubs that one, which is very uncharacteristic. But again, he's going back to his position. He's looking for some service over here. But Provo have possession. They'll be happy to pass it around. Not sure who's going to be the happiest going into the dressing room in the half. But again, to be a fly on the wall here. Provo with, again, holding on to it, quite content. There's 1 minute of stoppage time, 1 minute of added time. Not quite sure where they're getting these numbers down these days. 1 minute. Johnson now with the ball. He has it. He just runs into a brick wall at this point. Can't get around the defenders. It's on that side of the pitch. It's in the corner. They're happy to hold it, and referee's looking at his watch.
Defender's doing a good job just stopping forward progress.
Hello.
good to see the kids out here
Oh.
really enjoying the night. It's been exciting. Some big chances on both sides of the field.
It's the next generation of players watching, and they want to be here just as much as the old timers want to be on the pitch. So, and they're going to get here. The younger generation is going to be playing on this pitch 5, 10, 15 years from now. So, glad they're here watching, getting some inspiration. Right now, it's score-wise not really an inspiration, but the football's been pretty interesting to watch. It's going to get better. There's a little bit of a, here we go. You're not going to get any love from me with these scenes. Oh, no. And it's a red. It's a red. This changes the game the way that nobody wants the game to change. And
It's not okay.
no. Yes, passions are on a boil. Things will flare up, so to speak, but at the end of the day, you want 11 on 11. You want your starting 11 to play. You don't want it to be 10 on 11. Call me old school about that. I just want to see 11 on 11 play. I don't want any excuses when it's done. Well, they played one man up. No. And this is where you let your team down. And I'm sorry, I have to say it. If we're going to be influencers of the game in America, we have to say it like it is. Keep the players on the pitch. Keep a level head, right? Be a good example. I know it's, I know it's a championship game, but good football involves 11 on 11, not some advantage because someone got hot-headed. And there, I'm going to get off my soapbox right now.
Yeah, it's emotional regulation, and it's hurting his team.
Yeah.
And that's such a disappointment because
Right.
New York were doing really, really well, strong defensively, and it's just...
Both sets of managers have a plan with 11 players on the pitch, right? Now it changes. Maybe that's good. Maybe that's interesting, right? But at the end of the day, it's like there's always going to be an asterisk. Well, this team was a champion because there was 10 men. And then it shouldn't be. It should be like, man, we busted our you-know-whats to get here, and we did what we needed to do, and it was 11 on 11. It was 22 gladiators on the pitch, and blah, 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 But again, I'm back on my soapbox now. Really. And now there's more discussion, right? Look.
Yeah, we'll have to see how they end up handling this and moving forward.
And you know what? It takes away from the good football.
Totally.
Right? You go online right now, people are talking about the red card rather than the football, which, again, we're football people.
And it's good football. And it's good football, and it's taking the onus and emphasis away from that.
Yeah, and so what it brings into discussion that people don't know about good football, because it's easy to talk about a red card. It's easy to have an opinion on that, right? But, and I get it. I totally get it. I totally get what's going on the pitch, right? And we want to be positive. Like, well, what's going to happen? What's going to change? What's going to do this? But we wouldn't have to talk about it if there was 11 on 11, So, again, I'm probably going to get a lot of feedback on what I just said. But again, it's, if we're going to be influencing soccer in America, let's influence it the way that it's positive. And it's half-time already. The ref's blown the whistle, and we're still talking about it. So, folks, I'm sorry. Let me get back to where we are right now. It's half-time. It's 0-0 right now. New York Renegades 0. Provo, Utah 0. Here in beautiful Irvine, California. My name is Simon Allen. I'm the Dalai Lama of soccer. Next to me, Danny Califf. And again, it's been interesting, and then it got kind of weird, and hopefully everyone's will calm down a bit, and we'll go ahead and we'll have a good second half. We're seeing the replay. This is not happening live. This is a replay of what happened right there. So again, it's not live. So hopefully we can get down to Chris right now and can have a quick conversation. I'm not sure who. There he is. Chris, go ahead, mate. CK.
Chris Corte here with Guy Lemme, captain and center midfielder from Provo, Utah. A little bit of controversy there at the end. Tell us exactly what happened on that play. You look like you were in the middle of it.
Yeah, it was a foul, a little bit dirty, so our players kind of got involved, and then somebody touched that guy, and he kind of hit someone in the throat and then got a straight red.
I was going to ask you a completely different set of questions. After that red card 30 seconds ago, how does that change the game in the second half?
It will open up for us a lot more now since we're going to be up a player. But it's a final, so they're going to come at us pretty hard still. Intensity won't change. So we got to be alert.
You're the captain, you're the leader. What are you going to say at halftime to your boys?
Oh, now we got to push for this goal. We're going to go push for the goal and win the game before overtime.
Go get it done. Good luck, Eve. Back to you guys.
Thank you, CK. Well, we got halftime. We're in the middle of, well, we're in it. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick break and come back. It's going to be fun. It's still 0-0 here in Irvine, California. It won't end up that way. Stay tuned, folks.
Game winner! That's a shot from distance and in!
It's in the back of the net. And Provo, Utah get the second. Davey trying to set him up, and there's the goal in the.
With us right now, it's a nice surprise for us. I want to go ahead and send it over to CK, get the interview going.
Yeah, so I have here Jasmine Gonzalez, who is one of the co-owners from Provo, Utah. They have an ownership group over there. They're putting together an incredible team in such a short period. Jasmine, tell us a little bit about this project and how you guys have been able to do this.
Okay, so Christian Frias is our owner. I'm the co-owner, and then we have Coach Salvador Duarte, who also assists us in having this team. So it's all just a Sunday league team, 2-day tournament team, And then from there we saw all the players were capable of being higher level. We got the team together, and then they started playing more and more, and now we're here. That's kind of just
Beautiful.
From start till now, how long did that take you?
So the first time it was 2022, they started this whole
Wow.
thing. Obviously the team has changed a little, different players, but we do try to keep that main starting 11 all together.
That's a lot of quick success. What do you account that about? Like, was it just the ownership group, or was it the community? That's a large amount of success in a short period of time.
So yeah, it's kind of just like the community. They're all very good friends. Looks like some of them went to college together, have played a lot of years together. They all kind of got that group, and like I said, we saw the potential in them. We saw, many championships that they had win for Sunday leagues, for 2-day tournaments, and that's how we are now. We just kind of recruit a couple from here or there of what we think can help and provide to the team, but now the team looks like it's very solid.
Jasmine, with UPSL having such a large footprint throughout the United States nationally, what could a victory here in the UPSL finals, what could that do for a club like yours that's really looking to make a name for itself in this league?
So with that, I think the victory would be something very special to us. I mean, we've had a Provo team, we've had Utah teams represent, and finally we're here. It wasn't the easiest battle. These guys have gone through injuries. We actually had an injury in the semifinal. Alexi Himes did unfortunately get hurt, so it would be very special to us. We lost a player who moved out of state, lost him, one of our best center backs. We lost another player on the road also for our nationals, like the playoff. He also got injured. We're not sure if it was ACL, his knee also. So it'd be very special for them, and I feel like they are capable of doing it, and I'm proud of all of them.
Great.
Amazing.
I want to ask one last question. I want to put you on the spot here, being that you're sort of the newest member of our little family here. What do you think about this particular stadium and the football here that's being played here this weekend?
Stadium is beautiful.
Well done.
The sport of soccer is beautiful. Just watching these games, there's a lot of talent. A lot of talent in this UPSL. But I mean, very tough battles for all of them. I'm proud of all the teams. Like, every team deserves to be here, but obviously some of them just fight a little harder than others. But it's very great. Very great soccer.
I want to thank you for doing what you do for American soccer. So thank you from me. I appreciate that. With that said, folks, moment. Here we go.
Shot from distance and in!
It's in the back of the net. And Provo, Utah. Get the set.
Davey trying to set him up, and there's the goal! In the...
We're back, folks. Simon Allen here, the Dalai Lama of soccer here in beautiful Irvine, California. Next to me, former U.S. men's national team player Danny Kickoff. We've got some. We don't have many highlights, but we're going to go to some highlights. So we'll go ahead and roll those out for everyone. Here's the halftime highlights. No goals, but some near goals. Here's a nice one.
Really good strike. He hits it well. Just drags it a little bit wide.
Where it gets sort of swiped away, and then there's a sort of a half volley going in and just hits the upright, and that I thought, well, not then at that moment, I thought, well, it was going clearly away, but it could have gone an inch the other way and it would have been a goal.
Yeah, absolutely. Good pressure.
Here's Johnson now with the ball, and he went just had a second bite of the cherry there, and look, hands it to his teammate, doesn't quite get it.
Yeah, just couldn't set his feet right. Probably should have went with the left instead of the right.
Have it, and there's just more here, but yeah, no goals. And then obviously there's a red card. We'll leave it at that, the discretion of the viewer over here. There's that red card, and then so right now we're going into the second half. You see the stats. The stat that's going to change obviously is going to be the number of touches and shots, because now a team is going to be playing one man down. Team's going to be playing one man up, obviously. That's football for you. But I mean, looking at these stats, again, I'm not a stat guy. I never was, so it's like it looks kind of. Yeah, but kind of even though the numbers are a little bit skewed. It looks the football was pretty even on this side.
The football was pretty even. I think New York created a lot more chances from their pressure. They were winning the ball higher up the field. I think the total number of shots leans towards them just from turnovers created higher up the field.
Yeah. Well, they're switching sides on the pitch, and we'll see what happens. Obviously, readjustment. Even the player during the interview said, "Listen," LeMay was like, "Yeah, we're going to probably win because we've got I've got more space to exploit and blah, blah, blah. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Provo's already lean towards looking to play and possess, break lines with their passes. So I would imagine that will continue, and they'll look to methodically build their way higher up the field and slowly get numbers higher up, and just look for sustained possession in New York's end. It'll be interesting to see if New York come out with the same type of high pressure, or if they sit back a little bit more and are more conservative with a man down.
We saw the key players on the screen right there. One of the players, obviously Alex, is not here; he's injured. So again, already sort of changing the plan. Oh, it's a nice moon, isn't it? Look at that. It's full moon. That's why I'm so hairy today.
Yeah, it's good.
Turn into a werewolf or something.
some madness going on tonight.
I tell you what, that could be. I'm not going to say that's what. That could be a reason. Everyone's a bit edgy. There's a shot of the white balls. Yeah, it's good. I'm curious to see what changes there are.
Yeah, I have a feeling the game's going to look a little different.
Yeah, I mean, you see right now, look, there's 10 fellas on the pitch. You can almost see there's a gap somewhere there, isn't there, on the right-hand side of the pitch, right? There's a space somewhere that's kind of missing. Was that 11? I'm counting wrong here. Am I counting wrong here? All right. See, that's the full moon. We'll blame the full moon. This is on the other side of the moon. There you go. There's the space. Remember, one was hiding behind another.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they go into...
Oh, hello. It's 3 men. No, 4. 4 in the back.
We got a sub coming on here. Well, it'll be interesting to see how they set up. Whether they go into a 4-4-1 or a 4-3-2. Try to get pressure higher up the field.
I
think it's going to be really important for New York to stay compact. The more stretch they get, the more advantage Provo's going to have with playing the ball through the lines.
There it is. So whatever happens moving forward, we're going to blame the full moon, aren't we? Is that the thing? Is that what we're going to do?
Well, I think that's the most obvious reason.
That's easy commentary right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who needs a commentator? Just get a horoscope. A nice little shot of the corridor inside the stadium. If you haven't been here, by the way, you really should make the trek out here. It's not that far from anywhere. It's actually pretty close. And to be honest with you, it is my favorite stadium to hang out in. It's so you get to see the players really close. I've been to all the sort of Southern California places, obviously, and it's really nice. You should come out here.
There's not a bad seat in the house.
No, there really isn't.
Parking.
Oh my God, parking's great, isn't it?
Yeah,
dare I say it's free parking?
Free parking.
Yeah.
Got a long walk. This is a really nice.
I went to see Liverpool play in New York, and as I was pushing into parking, the guy was changing the sign from $50 to $100 as I was driving in. I was like, all right.
Only in New York.
But over here, free. Good. Hello. Hello. Kids are having fun no matter what happens, right?
Absolutely.
All right, folks, just in case you just joined us, we are here live in Championship Stadium in Irvine, California, New York Renegades and Provo, Utah. Right now on a stalemate, 0-0. There's a player missing on the pitch. There was a red card right in the dying moments of the first half, and here we go. Renegades now have the ball, and there's a massive space, as I said, mistakenly right before the game started, but it's on this side of the pitch.
Provo already looking to step up their pressure. Their line of confrontation already higher than it was most of the first half.
Happy to hold the ball. Provo now have it. And the player goes down. I'm not laughing. It's just like, it's too, and the referee saying, no, get up. But we don't want to see that. LeMay now with the ball. What's he going to do?
It's these areas of the field that Provo need to be really good with the ball. Little turnovers here will really be an advantage for New York and allow them to get out in transition.
Wow. Nicely done by New York, defending the area very well. And I guess I would have to say, you know, and I'm not going to go out on a limb here, but New York might be pushing just to defend a 0-0 and go to the penalty kicks, and then or something like this where it was a quick counter. But again, early days in the second half again. But this is for the big prize. This is to be the champion of America. This is to be the champion of the United States. So who knows what the coaches were saying during the halftime talk in the dressing room. I think, personally speaking, it would be throw everything at them. They're one man down.
I imagine
keep it cool.
I imagine that was the message, overarching message, is to really take the game to New York. If you're Provo, be a little bit more vertical, try to maintain possession in their end.
So on this side of the pitch right now, Provo, fresh legs, going to move forward. No, chooses to go backwards. Quite happy, quite content to maintain possession. There's a cross into the box. Not sure if that was what was intended, but it's happening. It's going to try to keep it in possession. That's Johnson has the ball. He's been doing really well. Good. Still maintaining this. Oh, interesting. Didn't quite happen there, but just a little bit of confusion. And it's early days in the second half, so they're going to have to get used to playing with this number of players on the pitch. But a little bit of confusion, and there was a sort of perhaps a half-hearted shot on goal.
Yeah, it was interesting. New York couldn't clear their lines, got a little stuck under his feet. That's the substitute coming in. It's always difficult to come in later in the game as a defender, so be watching how he responds here in the early part of the second half.
And I have to imagine that if it's ever a goal kick, that it's going to be just long and into the other side of the pitch. But again, given away, Provo on the attack. Certainly something happening here. Doesn't seem like that New York are a man down here on this side of the pitch, but again, kicking it away to empty space. Provo pretty much in control of getting the ball. Fouled. I think that was LeMay again.
Caught a stray elbow there.
Yeah. Forearm and elbow. Interesting. And again,
New York's got to be careful with these little things away from the ball.
There you go. There's something there. He's going to have to just keep it in the, he's going to have to keep it on the pitch, though. That was interesting. Just wanted to get his teammate to explode into some sort of an area there. That could be the MO. Here come Provo with the ball. Utah doing very, very well, just being casually and happy about maintaining possession. Good movement. Past two defenders. Just runs out of space, and now it's a throw in 4.
The slower that Provo move the ball and the more that they progress on the dribble, it really plays into New York's hands and allows them to stay in front, stay behind the ball and really make it difficult. The key for Provo is going to be quick ball movement.
Back to the center back. LeMay now with the ball. He's going to look for anyone with space, and there's going to be some options. He goes to his right. Right over there, good. Being closed down a little bit. That's no problem. Back to LeMay. He's looking for Jasso. Jasso wasn't. Back over here again to the side of the pitch. Well done.
New York's doing a good job of staying compact. They're moving their back line forward, making it really difficult.
Swiped away, Danny. Look at this. Just not enough speed, I don't think. But then fouled, and then fouled. That's, yeah, I'd be mad at that. And that's a solid player right there who's fouling. And that's a red. It's
a cynical foul and silly in the end
and his day is done, though, isn't it?
To make that play, and after just 5 minutes, the advantage is gone.
Yeah. And I just don't think anything was going to happen. Look, there was a player right there that was going to get the ball. So
it looks like he didn't even mean to do it. He was just trying to cross his feet up. But
okay, we'll give him that. Again, and as a player down as well, again, we don't want to do a broadcast where we're talking about injuries and red cards. We want to talk about football. So now there's a little bit of there's a bit of a stop. He must be really not. Well, you can see he's not happy with himself, is he? He wants to be on the pitch, and that's, you know, he's not getting any love from the assistant coach, is he?
Oh well. Just a silly play.
Silly, isn't it? Silly.
They're running, and you can see it. It's just a tangle of feet, but you know, in those moments after everything that's already gone on and how many cards and things have been thrown out, you understand where the referee's coming from.
No malice, just unfortunate footsteps.
Yeah,
right?
And if the referee doesn't call it,
then he lets it go and invites more trouble later.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
So I feel for the lad.
He has to call it, and it's just unfortunate.
Yeah. So it now comes back to, it was 10 on 11. Now it's 10 on 10. What happens? Is it a game back on? Is it like, okay, now rather than 2 forwards, it's 1 forward. It was a 4-4-2. Now it's a 4-4-1.
Yep.
And, you know, now even less chance of scoring. Back to the goalkeeper.
I don't think there's less chance of scoring. I think that there's more chance of scoring because there's more open space on the field.
All right.
And if the teams don't do a good job of staying compact, it's really going to be difficult for both groups in transition.
Now, as a coach, would you just be like, okay, guys, I want you to less dribbling, right? More passing into space and, you know, finding space, you know, more often.
Really making the ball do the work.
Yeah. Is that sort of your thing?
Yeah, you know what, in these moments, you really want to try to use the space and you want to make them chase. So
tire them out a bit.
Yeah, in moments like this, you got to take a little bit of air out of the game, play some shorter passes, not to dwell on the ball, but to play some more intermediate passes.
Jasso, even more important in the midfield for Provo right now. He'd be able to he's got more vision, we'll be able to see more around him and know exactly where to pass it to. And you can see him moving forward into the box, then coming back. There we go, plenty of space now. I'm going to say that a lot more space now. Cross into the box. Who has it? And look at that! Oh.
Wow, fantastic effort. Great jump on the header, got up. Just couldn't redirect it on frame. Defender does just enough to jump and bump.
Fantastic. You know, I thought that would have that was kind of dipping down to good, just in that top corner right there, but didn't quite happen.
But it's good. That's the kind of attacks that you're going to look to see from Provo, really looking to maintain possession into New York's half and then look to exploit the space on the weak side and get runners crashing in.
100%. So it just got, did I say just got interesting? Would that be too much? Would that be like silly to say that? Like, okay, now, you know, whatever was said during the halftime break, that's kind of thrown out the window now, isn't it?
Totally thrown out the window.
Now it's up to the players. It's manager can't be barking orders and playing, you know, FIFA Xbox, you know what I mean? It's
not at this point. I think it's
the brains of the players.
Yeah, it's really on the players to read the situation and respond with the right solutions.
Well, there you have it, folks. Provo now with the ball, looking for Jasso. Doesn't he seems obviously there's going to be tons of space. They're going to try to exploit that. Back again.
And they look to bring New York over with some shorter passes to one side, attract them to one side, and then exploit the space on the weak side.
And there it is. He's going to have to get past his mark. He's got plenty of time, but not anymore. Jasso with the ball. He's going to get muscled off of it. Good defending. Casillas now with the ball for New York. He's going to look to a little bit of an explosion here. He's going to have to do a little bit better. Can he get the ball back? No. Slide tackles didn't quite happen. Obviously, Provo defense doing much better.
It's going to be hard for New York to get out if they continue to attack with only one guy. Now that the numbers are even, they can afford to send some more players, connect some more passes, secure the ball, and then get some more numbers forward. They're not going to want to sit back and absorb.
New York have possession now. Provo chasing. He's trying to switch sides here. There's plenty of space, but he needs to be a little... Yeah, he can do it. He's got talent enough to control that ball. Can they go ahead and cross it in there? There's a header!
Fantastic ball across. Actually had two guys in between the defenders there. I don't know whether he didn't think it was going to make it over or not, but wow, what a really good opportunity here.
You can see it right here, Danny.
Fantastic cross, gets right down, up and down, over.
He didn't know there's another player behind him, though, did he?
No, they communicate a little bit more. The angle of his body, it was also dipping, and he jumped.
Well, on the training ground, you do often, play scrimmages where it's 10 on 11.
Yeah.
Just to figure out where everyone is.
How to manage the game.
So this could be normal for some teams. I don't know about these two teams, but could be. It looks like it's kind of reverted back to the first half now a teeny bit. There's still 4 players in the back for New York. So
it really looks it looks similar. The game is kind of like you just said. I agree. I think the game looks a lot more like it did in the first half, with each team playing a style that's a little bit more towards them.
Provo doing very well. Here's Jasso. Just didn't quite get the right decision right there, but again,
well-weighted pass.
This is interesting. Nice slide tackle, and it's a foul, and it's outside of the box.
No need to go to ground there. No need. There's 3 guys.
Yeah. That's do they not see it? Is it a blur? That you've got 2 mates of yours running to your left, trying to look right there and there, and look, there's a guy, he was going to come in anyway. So
he just doesn't need to leave his feet there. Yeah. Just shepherd him. He's not going towards the goal. He's going parallel to the goal.
Yeah.
With his touches, that's going out, away from goal. So just controlling yourself, controlling your emotions there, chopping those steps.
Yeah, I honestly think the manager's like, well, what we just said doesn't mean I got to start barking orders real quickly and just hoping everyone gets on the same page here. But right now, New York are standing over the ball. Carrier's going. Oh no! Easy one. Almost too easy.
Yeah.
Almost too easy. Quick counter.
Not sure what he was wanting there, whether it was a cross or a shot.
Provo needs to be a little bit faster now. They can't go back, but they do. And here's just a giant boot down over here to this side of the pitch, looking for some help. And it's just, is it going to be given away? And again, slide tackle, but didn't quite happen. And that's a foul right there. I totally get it. Descalzo goes down. He wants to start quickly. He's not going to start quickly.
They just don't need that there. They don't need it.
Just look at the bags of space. It's just like acres of space over there.
Yeah, there's just a lot of space. Two fewer guys out there. A lot more space individually for each of the guys.
Certainly something happening here. There's a shot. Oh, fantastic defending by Provo.
And this is really where New York can get after him. They've got good team speed. They run well from out to in. This is a fantastic bending ball into his line. And a good defensive play, just making sure that near side center back cuts the line between the goalkeeper and him, and not allowing that ball to get cut across the middle. It's a good defensive play.
Corena doing a very good job in the back right there, keeping his team in the game. It's a corner kick right now, and possibly set plays like this, or at least corners like this, could cause a lot of damage.
Absolutely. These are, I think, where both teams can have an advantage.
Too many honestly players in the box for my liking, but Provo now have the ball. They want to have kick it far down the pitch. Hopefully they'll get past anyone with a black shirt. It does. Provo now being sort of muscled, or at least trying to out-muscle the opponent. Provo have it.
That was a good look. New York did a good job defending in transition, closing down passing lanes and options, and forcing Provo to go back around.
Not out of danger yet, Danny. Here comes Provo, and look at that, shoulder to shoulder. Well done. New York just does enough to get out of danger for a split second. Surely a shot on goal. Here comes Jasso. He's looking for anyone, and it might have ricocheted off someone with a black shirt. Yeah, it is a corner.
But that's better from Provo. Looking to change the rhythm. They get it to the top of the box, looking for a quick combination, one-touch passing. Really increase the rhythm when they're getting in and around the box.
Morales coming in.
Torres has been a workhorse up front for Provo. Morales is going to want to come in and give that same kind of energy, that same kind of effort. He's really occupying the center backs of New York. So see if Morales can give the same kind of effort and work rate.
I'll be frank, I just wouldn't want so many corner kicks. And and that's probably one of the reasons why I won't want so many corner kicks.
Well, heck, that's his first touch of the game. Almost gets on the score sheet with his first touch of the game. And if he was running toward the goal instead of away from the goal, might have had a chance.
Well, but if he scored, then the manager's an absolute genius, isn't he? So he might get a tongue lashing when he gets back into the locker room, you know? Once you score that goal, put your head that in. But here comes New York.
See if they can get some more numbers forward, numbers in the box.
Just so many white shirts and doesn't quite thread the needle there. Provo get the ball back. They're going to try to do something very quickly. It goes straight to Jasso, who knows exactly what to do. He's going to just pass it to the player in front of him, which is literally behind him. Here's a little bit of emotion here that, okay, not happening so far. So, okay, they're still maintaining possession. Provo now don't want to give up possession. They want to hold on to it. Quite happy to make New York chase the ball. New York gingerly sort of running backward and sort of compressing. Looks like just pretty much everyone except for the Scalzo is defending.
Yeah, when Provo's circulation can unbalance the midfield line of New York, then they can play those balls forward. But
nice run, doesn't get, and gets the foul. Again, a strange one here. A strange foul, nonetheless, because I just don't think the attacking players were going to do much with that. But again, right there, he gets fouled. But look,
doesn't need it.
Wasn't going to. So you stop play. You gave up possession. Ball's now going to go on the other side of the pitch, and it was never going to do any damage on the other side anyway. All right.
And it's another yellow card.
Yeah.
Another opportunity for something to happen later on and to get the second and
then we're back to where we are.
Again. Yeah.
Now we revert back to what we were going to do before. So, but again, like my dear grandma used to say, the ball is round. You can't predict it. You don't know what's going to happen.
That's the beauty of football, right? Isn't it? There's no such thing as never and always.
Yeah. It was like, football is like, there's a million experts, and none of them know what they're talking about. Because there's no psychics,
Good pressure, good turnover.
Here comes Jasso, and he's going to get the ball. He's got it to his teammate. He's looking to his right. He's got him. He's got him again. But it's a lot of black shirts out there. But let's see what he can do.
Smart from Jasso.
Look at that. Very well. That's a crafty shot right there. He knew that.
Yeah, I don't know if he saw him off his line. He tried to bend it over the top of him.
No, I just think he just didn't want to go through a bunch of black shirts and just took the shot. I think
ran out of ideas.
Yeah. Well, I mean that, but like. I've got a lot of running to do. Let me just take the shot.
Yeah, man.
That's a shirt tug, but that's all right. Referee says play on. There it is. It's offside. It's offside. That's a shame.
It's a good line. Just a little over aggressive there, but those are the moments that New York want. They want guys high in transition along the back line, threatening that space behind.
I hate to tell, like, you know, while I'm on the mic, like, oh, I think he's going to go into penalty kicks, because then people sort of will leave for 20 minutes and then come back. So it reminds me of a story about Chick Hearn. I don't know if you remember Chick Hearn,
Yeah,
the
of course.
Lakers,
Right. Famous.
He would go out and on TV and say, oh, it's over. It's like Lakers have got 20-point lead.
Butter's
or whatever.
cold.
It's in the refrigerator or whatever, right? And then finally one day, I guess the bigwigs in Lakers said, no, you can't say that. You can't, because people leave. And, it's good, but people leave and I just don't want that to happen. I want people to stick around. So it's not over. And I really think that there could very well be a goal that decides it. That's not a penalty kick. So stay tuned, everyone. And I want to thank everyone for staying, especially in the East Coast. It's late, so thank you for sticking around,
staying up with us. And I think one of these teams is going to get one in regulation and make it really interesting.
Yeah. Oh. Sound effects, by the way, by Simon Allen. That means that it was almost close to being a foul. The producer's not like that because he has to turn the volume down and up at the same time. Sorry, folks. Oh, okay, good. It's a little bit away from danger, but he's got to do something smart with it. He does. He just doesn't boot it away, which kind of is the norm these days. Gets it to his teammate. There's a little bit of space there. Now he boots it away, and it just isn't going to get to his intended target. Provo now have the ball. Be happy to pass it back. You can see he's got a player to his left. Gets it over there. Look, bags of space. He knows he'll make that player that's marking him absolutely chase him. Provo now going to look to the sides. Reverses course. Again, inching forward. Gives it away. Here come New York. They're relentless when they have the ball. He's going to look. And again, not quite getting to the intended target here, but back to Provo.
It's really that final pass and the decision about when to play it that is letting New York down.
Looking to get the ball to Jazz to his feet so he can do something with it, but right now it's kind of stuck on that side of the pitch. That's fine. There's just so many black shirts there. Found a player in space. There's a player behind him and to his left. He's got the shot. Doesn't miss by much, but the goalkeeper absolutely had it, so that would be no issue whatsoever.
They do a good job. There's a lot of space out here on the left for Provo. If they just take a little bit more time and create a 2v1 here instead of really looking to push for that shot, I think they can get in behind New York's back line.
It's not going to be a 1-versus-1 situation anytime between now and the end of the end of this half, in this game. So, how does a forward absolutely get away from his mark, especially if there's another one right behind him? Look at this. Look at this. Oof. More sound effects, by the way.
Yeah, leaving the foot in.
Yeah.
Well, aggressive, you want him to go for it, but with how today's game has gone,
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, we don't need any more leaving the leg in.
I mean, they tell you early on it's not 11 versus 11. It's 11 versus 11 plus the ref. It goes with both sides, right? So, a little push right there as well. What is going on here?
We won. It's two hands on the back. You're just inviting the referee to make a decision.
I'm not sure what's being said on the pitch here, but it looks like calm down, take it easy, play the game, or something else. So right now New York have the ball. They're inching forward. Look, they're playing high up the pitch right now, so they're not staying back. That's fine. Both the centre backs in the middle of the park on the other side of the pitch. They got the ball. Easy pass.
Increase their rhythm here to to bring Provo out and then create a little bit of space for some combinations on top.
Yeah. Nice to see it. New York going forward, but again, sort of closing down any space that they have and the opposition has. Provo right now needs to be on guard, so to speak. Back again, got the lone center back, sort of conducting traffic here. And got to be patient.
The guys on New York's line are a little too high. They haven't been able to get somebody between the lines and between the midfield line and the back line.
How about right now? There's a cross, and there's the goal! There it is! Is that the winner?
What a finish. What a fantastic cross out of nothing.
As they should, they are celebrating like it could very well be the winner, but we know this game can flip back and forth. These two teams have been solid. Nothing taken away from that header.
No, it's fantastic. He created just enough space to get the cross off, climbing the ladder, and just buries the header. Fantastic finish with authority.
Been waiting 71 minutes for some kind of a goal, some kind of celebration. We're getting it right now. They should be happy. They shouldn't be resting on their laurels, though.
Have to have the concentration really high for the next 5 minutes. Best chance for Provo to score is here in the next couple minutes. New York have to be really good and concentrated here.
And you can judge body language on Provo right now. They're telling everyone in the black shirt, get back to your half. We want to play. Look, they mean they look like their demeanor just got meaner. So.
Yeah, I think this is really going to help the game open up quite a bit.
Yeah. Well, I think going to speed it up for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Number one. I'm not going to comment on how it might get a little bit more rough, but that's neither here nor there. It is 1-0 here in Irvine. We've got the breakthrough goal by the Renegades. Let's see how Provo react to this. Now, they have the ball right now. And again, it could be much of the same, but maybe speed it up a bit, ratchet it up a bit. But that was the goal. That's the opening goal we've been waiting for. Provo now with the ball. Plenty of space all around for both sets of teams. Who's it going to be, in a white shirt or a black shirt? Just miskicked. Little rush of blood and didn't quite get it to his teammate. So there's a turnover and a throw in for.
It's going to be really important for Provo to be quality with their passing, really focused and concentrated. Any little turnover, New York's going to take advantage and really take air out of the game.
Like I said, Danny, I just don't like predicting. Didn't want to do anything, but because at the beginning of this half, what could have we been saying? Well, it's all Provo, isn't it? So let's see what happens. I wouldn't put past any of these players that they're going to work their socks off, whether it's Provo to equalize or the Renegades to just cement their victory. Referee says play on, nothing going on here. New York with the ball. Doing well so far. Choose to go backwards, which is a bit... Okay, fair enough. There we are. Simon Allen and Danny Kickoff on your screen. Thank you for joining us.
Fantastic outlet ball by the goalkeeper there. Really opens the field up, spreads Provo out.
Fantastic speed. Here we go. Surely he's going to let... There you go. It's passed correctly, and should have kept it on the ground. But again, here's a quick turnover, and back again to New York. Do they have what it takes to score the second goal? Maybe. Chooses to go backwards rather than forwards. Fair enough. He's not hitting too many brick walls, but why risk it? On the side of the pitch. Across? No, he holds it.
Really looking to track him over and then switch to the opposite side.
New York is still holding it. Quite content to go to the center back.
Too slow. It allows Provo to everybody to shift and slide over.
Slide tackle misses. Is there an opportunity right now? He takes the no. He teed it. No. Thought he would take the shot, but it goes to his teammate. He's got his, okay, there's that sort of back pass. Oh, no, he's just getting up. And it's a yellow. Oh. That's definitely yellow.
Yeah, he came around and got him with his back leg.
Yeah, it's kind of an entanglement right there, isn't there? Just We've got a substitution coming in for Provo.
Provo need to be careful in these areas. This is really good for New York to be able to take some time off the clock, have a dangerous opportunity, get some players in the box, create a little bit of danger, but really just taking time off the clock.
New player, fresh legs. Silva coming off. He's had a good game. Can't fault the lad. He's had a good game, but he would rather be on the pitch, to be honest with you. But free kick. New York. Can the Renegades do something with this? It's a shot on goal. It's another shot. Surely another one? No. Take it away. Wow.
Really good hit. Goalkeeper spilled it a little bit, but...
And that's a foul. It's a foul. And just as we kind of predicted here, the goalkeeper bobbled it and essentially couldn't get a hold of it. There was a possible second bite of the cherry. And then, again, movement to the middle of the pitch. And then this is, again, we're back to where we were, where there's a free kick right outside the box. We've got a player down with cramp in the middle of the park. Right there. That's very uncharacteristic of that goalkeeper.
Defenders do a good job of having his back, getting that block there. But again, a needless challenge from behind. Have numbers back. Don't need to make it and give New York another dangerous set piece opportunity. And more time off the clock.
Yeah, we've got a player down. He's got, looks like.
Is that the goal scorer?
I don't know. I think but it seems like he's got a Charlie horse or something. I don't know. So we'll see what happens there. Everyone's just waiting. They're getting cold down there, so it doesn't help any of those teams. But hopefully the player does well, gets up quickly.
I think that's Garcia who scored the goal.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of a cramp. Also looking to slow the game down.
Yeah. Provo not happy about it. Hello. They're just looking right now. I think if I was Provo right now, I'd have an opportunity just to talk to the team, just like it's a dead ball situation or something. I don't know, just get some, have a little chin wag with the captains, get over there and see what's going on. Just waiting around to see what happens. Referee's pulling back the wall for some reason. Whereas there's some stuff going on by the touchline over here that I'm not quite sure if I can even comment on, really. What's going on over here?
I think they're looking to get a sub warmed up for Garcia to come off, but haven't made the change yet.
Oh, it's goal. So New York with the ball. It's a free kick. Kind of a dangerous area right now, and I'm telling you, if it goes over the wall, it could be very much. And there, didn't quite bring it down, but. And again, could that be just now that part of their leg just sort of cooled down, and could have done 2 minutes ago. I probably want to go. But,
yeah, well, at least it's not coming right back down at him.
Yeah. Now's a chance for a substitution. I believe that's Flores coming on, but I could be wrong. I didn't quite see the number there, but we'll see. He's had a good day, though, Garcia. Yeah, Flores, absolutely. There you go. Jasso essentially just waiting for the ball. The lone striker up front, or lone hope up front. He gets the ball now. He's going to turn it around. He doesn't see the player behind him. Not a foul, but again, lucky bounce. Got to use it to their advantage. Provo moving forward. Tackled, and it's referee saying, is that a foul or just a throw-in?
I think it came off Provo in the end. Good job to just run him out. Good timing on the tackle.
Renegades have about 10 minutes to sort of maintain this lead. Provo need to pull something from their hat. Absolutely wonderful. Surely a shot. He's going to have to take it. There it is, and just goes over the bar.
That was the one to ice it.
Yeah. They could have put this match to bed with that one, but not quite. Here come Provo. They're not giving up. Fans shouldn't be giving up.
Yeah, it was tough. It was a little bit outside the box, so he didn't want to take it first time, but then that extra touch allowed the defender to get in and get position. Made it difficult there.
Throw in going for New York. Shot of the fans, the faithful, coming out to support their team.
Here till the end.
Yeah. Just like us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Offside.
I don't mind that, a run out of the second line, trying to test the back line of New York. Just a step early. See if Provo can attack at speed here.
Sobrero looking for Jasso, just behind him a little bit. He gets the ball back. Sobrero now gets it to his teammate. Something's going to happen here for sure. He needs to find anyone with a white shirt. He does. Can he get his leg to it? He does. He gets his foot to it, and he's moving forward. Looking for Jasso, looking for Sobrero. No. Tackled away. Here come New York.
Provo is so narrow. Make it easy for New York to defend those spaces.
Does New York have options right now? There's two players with black shirts on in the box. Easy. Surely a shot on goal. There it is, and over the bar again. Yeah, he's going to kick himself. He wants a goal.
Yeah, and it was a really good transition action. Find the free man.
Let's not rest so far. Look at Provo with the ball. Just behind him again. Just can't control it. What's with these passes that are just behind the player, Danny?
Well, I feel like the runs are a little too narrow. If he's a little wider, it allows that ball to get played in front of him, and he's able to really carry forward. But Provo's too narrow when they attack, and these balls then get played behind and play into the hands of New York's tight, narrow defending.
It's been an interesting match when it's been 10 on 10. We've seen some football, but it hasn't changed from the first half about giving the ball away like that. It was the same thing. Here comes Provo, and he's got to do better than that. Again, Morales needs to do just a teensy bit better. Again, it was behind him, right? So,
yeah, they're not able to connect with each other in the right time.
He's having an argument with his teammate too, and I don't blame them. And I really don't blame him, saying like, "What's?" We got
see the frustration building here because
yeah.
They're not able to get onto the same page.
It's like a defensive move for Renegades. A defensive substitute, but I could be wrong. I didn't quite see the. Oh, maybe. Campos coming off.
Yeah, pulling off the 9, adding extra player in the midfield, add some stability.
And Campos coming on. Get some time on the pitch. Really relished the time in Irvine, California, Championship Stadium. It's 1-0 right now, folks. It's 1-0. I still wouldn't put dollars to donuts on what could happen 5 minutes from now.
I think there's a big chance out there for both teams, and we'll see if one of them can capitalize on it.
Jasso.
Quick ball movement.
Shot. And it's just going back and forth, possession going back and forth. It's
I don't think
just
the
as
coach
confusing for people watching, right, than it is the players. Like, what? I mean, like, why do they give it away and then give it back? And so it's stop, start, reset, stop, reset, you know?
And it gets to each player, and they want to make an impact. They want to make a difference.
Karena's came off. You're calling one person, one player, and it's suddenly it flips to another player. You're like, well, what just happened? Look, just a quick turnover here.
Yeah, each one of these guys from Provo is trying to do what they can. They're trying to make a difference themselves.
But here's a shot. Possibly it's teed up to a teammate. Didn't quite happen. A back heel kick away from the area saves any kinds of blushes. Provo now trying to do something, trying anything. There needs to be more players with white shirts in the box right about now.
More vertical running.
And a very nice volley away, but Jasso's still going to try to cause some trouble. And
it's 1 versus 4 in that center channel.
Yeah. He's really trying. You see it in his face. He's really putting every effort, every inch of his body and soul into it, every muscle into it. He's trying to do it, and he just runs into a wall and still tries to take the shot off. And
and it's those moments, when instead of looking for a teammate, finding the extra pass, finding the free man, finding the third man, they're looking to do it themselves, and I think they're letting themselves down.
Attack again. Provo doing everything they can, and that's a foul. Sincerely apologetic. I think that was a Rivas who was on the ground.
Yeah, it's fortunate he didn't get a second yellow. Oh. But again, comes out of a play where he can just connect a pass and tries to take the extra guy on the dribble, extra touches, and puts himself into a situation where he has to fouls.
You absolutely bring up a great point, Danny, to where they get Provo getting the ball and they feel like they have to do something and no one else is really helping them out.
Right.
And then going forward, they're trudging along and they're missing that play on to the right or to his left that might be open. But here's New York, and someone's going to have to take a shot eventually. And there he goes, and there's the goal. There's the nail in the coffin.
Fantastic finish. Opened his body and just placed it in the corner.
Time to celebrate, because that was it. It's just, there's no time left for Provo. New York have it. They can absolutely feel themselves right now raising that trophy up, and they deserve it. They were the ones that came up on top. They were the ones that stuck to their plan even when they were one man down. And, well, it's just a matter of moments now for the game to end. Going to take nothing away from the pure gumption and grip and grit of Provo, but New York really have done their job.
They took advantage here. He cuts inside, finds the free man, opens his body, and just puts it right in the corner. Excellent play.
If I was to critique anything, that this should have been done 20 minutes ago, but better late than never, and that's it. The banging sound you hear is that coffin being
absolutely
closed.
And it's always a bit of a razor's edge when you talk about taking it to the corner to kill the game or looking to create a chance to ice the game. And right there, they made the right choice, had the right execution, and iced the game. And really, I think, like you said, put the nail in the coffin.
Yeah. Fantastic, right? That's just
fantastic.
That's what you want to.
Absolutely. This is what you wait for, you look for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you when you were talking, but it was just like you see it when the fans react to it, you know that they've been waiting for 20, 30 minutes for it, and you're in there with them. And now Renegade will bring out a few of the players that have been playing full 90 minutes plus the 90 minutes from Friday, give them a break, get them the applause they deserve. Can Provo get a goal of honor perhaps in the added minutes? We'll see.
I know they're not going to give up. They're going to continue to push.
Well, here's a surprise, Danny. 6 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Ever the optimist, I will say it. I'll always say it. You can score 2 goals in 6 minutes.
Absolutely.
You can do it. If you're out there and you're rooting for the underdog, this could be the time to turn up the volume. New York now have possession of the ball. They're going to give it away. Pass back to the goalkeeper. Boots it to the other side of the pitch. There's a teeny bit of space. Just to get past his mark. He heads it into space and runs like the devil is chasing him. And he gets into the box. He's trying to get a foul. He's not going to get it. And he's disappointed. Fans out here are disappointed as well. New York now have the ball.
Really too much. Did a good job to skip past 2 defenders, but then has really got to release it then. The referee's never going to give him that foul.
Switch sides, and there's a foul right there. And that's just frustration showing right now. Referee's pointing to his watch saying, I'll add on time. Listen, between me and you, you can add on 20 minutes. I'll be here. You know, I'll watch this game. New York over the ball. Will take their time. Oh, there you go. All right, does the job. Goalkeeper has to get that into play very, very quickly. 3 minutes to go. Got people from fans all around the world and South America and so on watching this match. They're going to celebrate with New York very soon. Provo fans would love a goal of honor. Just standing steadfast. New York's defense is doing so well. It's doing a small counter. They're going to put it go to the side of the pitch and get to the corner flag. Referee says, hold on.
Get in the sub.
Just a couple of minutes, huh?
Yeah, New York is doing a good job. They're getting numbers behind the ball. Provo doesn't have answers. Their answers are progressing on the dribble, and the game slows down, and there's too many numbers behind for New York.
New York's just bringing on another defender, to be honest with you. Just more defensive work. It's just going to get even harder and harder, to be honest. And it's going to be... At this point, I'd have the goalkeeper just come out and do some, indoor style sort of...
You just got to put
just more bodies out there.
Forward.
Yeah.
And get numbers and bodies forward. I think there's a chance to be had for him. They just need runners in the box.
There's a foul right there. Quite dangerous area. This could be the goal of honor. I mean, let's really be honest here. It's a minute and a half left. It's a yellow. Certainly night and day difference between this match and the third place match, but boy, so intense. And this one, it was just took a while for everything to get there, but it finally got there. Now let's see if Provo can score a goal, something they can be proud of to take home, even though they've done a great job getting here, performing well in the semis and getting to the final. See a goal.
It'd be really nice for them to be able to take one home, even if they can't come all the way back.
Yeah. Seconds to go. Everyone in the box wearing a white shirt wants to be. And, well done by the goalkeeper. Well done.
Almost
Kept a clean
caught him.
sheet. Yeah.
Almost caught him.
Just good stuff. Good stuff.
New York have to be focused and concentrated here, not give anything up.
And Fantastic. Edwards comes up trumps there. Something to be said about that clean sheet bonus.
That's right.
Boots it right up in the air. And the referee calls time on this one. And New York is celebrating as they should with the final score here in Irvine, California. New York Renegades FC 2, Provo Utah FC 0. And we're going to get ourselves a champion. We're going to crown a champion in the New York Renegades in just a few moments. An admirable game by Provo Utah. A fantastic game to get the job done by New York Renegades. Folks out there in the worldwide spiderweb, stick around. We're going to be here to present the trophy, the second place medals, and everything else that comes with such a fantastic event. It's been a fantastic weekend. It's crescendoed into this, a 2-0 victory for New York Renegades. I don't think too many people predicted this. I certainly didn't. It's been some amazing, fun football, to say the least. And you can see that on your screen right now what it means to the New York players.
Yeah, it's great for them to get a reward after a long, hard season.
And there's the coach.
Incredible feeling.
All right. Don't you dare throw the cooler water at him. Commentator's curse. They're going to do it right now. Here's the goal. Look at that.
Fantastic finish. Great. Creates just enough space to get the cross off. Climbs the ladder a bit.
This would have been enough for the victory, but we were treated to a spectacular goal.
Again, nice cut inside, finds the free man, opens up his hips, and just places it into the corner.
Goalkeeper's left flat-footed, and that's a rare sight, so give that up. And boom, there it is. As you're watching the highlights on the pitch right now, you've got family members who are on there celebrating. You got the professionals that these guys are. New York are out there shaking hands with Provo. You know, it's fantastic. It's a sight to see. Something that I wish everyone out there on the worldwide spiderweb was here to see alongside with us. I hope we've done enough here in the booth, and I hope these players have done enough. There you go. There's Evans right there. I believe you. Yeah, you deserve it, mate. Fantastic. Yes. Yep. We've done enough. The players down there have done enough for you to warrant you to come out and visit us live, and to go out and support your UPSL team.
Absolutely.
wherever you are, coast to coast, because this is what makes it all worthwhile. This is what makes the season worthwhile. And the teams who didn't make it here, here's your inspiration. Here's your, here you go. Look at you. Yeah, you deserve it, mate. That's a quality goalkeeper. I have never been more impressed with the quality of goalkeeping in these past 2 days, Danny. I have not been impressed.
It has really been high level.
It's been fantastic.
It has really been high level.
Yeah.
And all four teams that have competed here this weekend have really brought a level of quality, a level of professionalism, and it's been really fantastic to watch these young men grow on this stage.
Right now, I think I want to go down to CK and talk to Chris and see what he's doing with the winning manager.
Here with Boris Linares, head coach, owner of New York Renegades. Boris, it's taken you many, many seasons to come here. You've finally done what you set out to do many years ago. What does this moment feel like right now to you?
It's just an overwhelming feeling of joy of finally accomplishing after so much that has happened, with the club. And it's just emotional.
Why are you crying right now, Boris?
Because I lost my dad, right before the playoffs. And, the team got together. It's tough, but we did it,
Tell me the significance of your father's name being represented on the back of that jersey and seeing your team win the national finals with that name on the back of the jersey.
I mean, it was always, he was always behind me, whatever I tried to do. I became a lawyer, and he said, you can accomplish anything, so And we did it. You know, we pushed hard because my father taught us to work hard. My father used to come to all the practices, so it was big.
Boris, I know you've been working hard at this. I know your father sees you right now looking down. I know he sees the work you put in as well. What would you like to say to him right now if he were here?
I love you. Thank you for always being there for me. You know, I feel like he's still there, you know, watching over us, you know, so it feels good, you know, vindication, you know, of all the hard work, you know, and that goes out to everybody out there. Thank you, New York, for always supporting. You know, even for the Northeast, they wanted it. Also, they, you know, everybody there supported me and said, let's go, you know, you won, and we got it, you know, and now it's vindication.
It's vindication, it's validation of so many years of work. Boris, congrats, go enjoy it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congrats. Back to you guys, what a beautiful story.
Absolutely, CK. Thank you. And yes, if we didn't know that, we know that now. And what a fitting ending to this broadcast and this match and this whole tournament, this whole season. So we're glad that was brought out there. And Coach said something about joy, and I want to touch on that. One of my favorite gurus, one of my footballing gurus, is you don't work hard, you work with joy. And if you work with joy, you don't work hard. And if you work with joy, you end up doing things that, you know, you could never imagine you could accomplish. So I see that right now in this particular manager and this team, and kudos to them for getting this far in such a good period of time. Absolutely well deserved at this point. Absolutely well deserved. And the storyline here is that, yeah, you need the backing that backing, and it goes. And I hate to bring it back to this, but I will. The backing is from the people out there. You have to go out there and support your local UPSL team. You really have to. You think that it might be insignificant, that you don't go one day or you don't go at all, but it means a lot to a lot of these clubs out there in the UPSL that you go out there and you support them, because you don't know what's going to happen. At the beginning of the season, everyone is equal. By the end of the season, you got a fantastic winner like New York Renegades.
And every team has an incredible story. You know, with the Renegades, it's with Boris's father and how he started and supported and really was the driving force behind that club. And I'm sure that there's a similar story out of Provo. And with each one of these UPSL teams, there's such good stories behind them of how they got here, sacrifice, commitment, and it's just such a joy to come out and watch them and see them be able to play on this kind of stage and have this kind of platform to showcase themselves. It's really incredible.
During the interviews, I thanked the owner of Provo. I say, thank you for doing this. That wasn't for bluster. That wasn't for show. That wasn't me putting on any kind of airs. I honestly mean it. I do want to thank everyone out there. We put our time in for American soccer, and they put their time and money in, and I really appreciate that. I want to celebrate them as well and thank them as well. But we want to right now go down to the pitch for the for the trophy celebration presentation.
Chris here again. I've grabbed goal scorer of the second goal, Rodrigo Descalcio, forward for Renegades. Rodrigo, as soon as the ball hit the net, you're already running down the corner flag, taking your shirt off. Tell us the emotions going through when that happened.
No, it was really crazy, because in the halftime we were suffering in the locker room. We went one man down. We were sad, but we talked and we said that we were a family and we were going to fight like the family we were, from each other, for each other, and it was a crazy second half. Thanks God they received a red card in the first 5 minutes, and it were 10-10. But when we were winning 1-0 and I received the ball there in the penalty spot, a lot of things go through my mind, but I tried to put it there. Thanks God, it went in.
Amazing.
We all celebrate.
Before the game started, your coach talked about grit, representing New York, embodying the New York street, hard spirit, good effort. How does that help you guys when you're going into games? That representation of New York, playing like a real New Yorker. What does that mean to you guys?
It means everything. For us, I don't know, a lot of guys here live in New York, and it's very important for them because they went there to change their lives, and they are doing it. I changed my lives also because I start my studies there. I finished my MBA in New York. In New York is very important for me, but it's not only the New York strength. It's the Colombian strength, the Ecuadorian strength, all our families from our home, and the most important, the Argentinian strength that is always there.
Absolutely. 2 goals for the weekend. Rodrigo, not bad. Go enjoy it, my friend.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Congrats. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Chris. Yeah, another great story there, and it's great to see. It's really great to see this. It's great to see the families out there, the friends, the coaches, the friends of the coaches, the players' kids. This is what makes, I think, football, especially in the lower leagues, so brilliant. And it's such an honor to be part of it, even in a small way like myself, just to be here talking about it alongside Danny, Kickoff, the rest of the crew. We know the real gladiators are the ones on the pitch. So many other people around them that make this happen, and more so their family that support them and to do what they have to do. But I just hope everyone out there in the worldwide spiderweb got to see what we were doing, enjoy ourselves, got to see that we were really enjoying ourselves, and how the players are putting on a great show, and they deserve it. You can see it in their faces. Look, they absolutely deserve it. Look at that.
I know how much it means to them and how much sacrifice and hard work it's taken to get to this point.
Yeah, really it is. Look, you can see it in their face. Yeah. Hopefully we can go down there for the trophies, but look, just all smiles, all smiles. And I'm not taking anything away from the 3rd place and the 4th place and the 2nd place. They work their socks off. They deserve as much, love and adoration from the fans as the trophy winners. It's a testament to how good this league is. It's a testament to how the quality is so high. And we're just waiting on, I guess, did the referees get medals now? I'm going down there.
Yeah, it's a first for me.
I want one. So we're just going to wait and see. I think Jan's going to say something. You can hear it. You can hear the kids, down there, just absolutely happy to be on the pitch. And, I always thought that's one of the better parts of American soccer is that it's just, when I was a kid growing up, we never dream about going on a pitch on a football field. Never thought about it. If someone would clip us around the ear and go, get off the pitch. Over here, it's like, yeah, come on in, feel this.
It's a family environment, a family atmosphere. Yeah, it really is neat.
Let's give a big hand to both squads, Provo, Utah FC, and New York Renegades for a heck of a game and a fantastic final. Before we hand out trophies and medals, let's give a big round of applause to the referees who have an incredibly difficult job, but have done a great job tonight again, and thank you very much to the referees for your service tonight. Come on in.
Give them the best here.
Okay, again, it was a fantastic final and someone has to win. And let's give a big hand to Provo, Utah FC for a heck of a battle. 2 hard games, come on up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, time now to celebrate the champion, 2025-26 fall season champion, the New York Renegades. And now, the presentation of the ENL Lopez Champions Trophy 25-26 Fall Season Champion, the New York Renegades. Will the coach come up?
This is what we've been waiting for, folks. Presentation of the trophy to the head coach. Well deserved here. Just a few seconds till the madness erupts and celebrations begin. Folks, what these lads have been working so hard to achieve, the raising of the trophy. Champions of the United Premier Soccer League. Dare I say, champions of the United States of America. Well deserved, and yes, the goalkeeper's absolutely enjoying it. He deserves it. He
deserved it. Clean sheet.
Yeah, he's done so good. And so you cannot fault them for absolutely having a grin from ear to ear.
Absolutely.
Celebrating like there's no tomorrow. Absolutely well deserved. And folks, it's time for us to go. We're going to go ahead and thank everyone who made it possible for this broadcast. My name is Simon Allen. I'm the Dalai Lama of soccer. Next to me, Danny Califf. The crew, entire crew downstairs at UPSL, the broadcast crew, the players, the managers, the coaches. Thank you for a fantastic weekend, and we hope to see everyone here in the near future. Have a great night. Thank you, Danny. Have a great night.
Have a great night, Simon. It was awesome. Fantastic event.
Shot from distance and in!
It's in the back of the net, and Provo, Utah get the set. Davey trying to set him up, and there's the goal! In the